If you ever feel watched in a public restroom, this could be why. A college student from Mexico was using the restroom when he begins to hear someone banging on one of the stall doors. This is why you should be careful when exploring nature. A man from Brazil captured a terrifying moment while recording himself traversing through the rainforest. He pans his camera around and sees any local's worst nightmare.
Pescando um peixinho aqui, no meio do mato. Não tá saindo nada. É nossa. Porra, cara!
Oh. Oh shit.
A jaguar that presumably had been stalking him for some time can be seen, hiding right behind him. As the man runs and falls, the video cuts short, followed by a picture too graphic to show. Now, if a jaguar ever gets this close to you, most likely than not, you'll be unalived. But, after much research, the video and picture are most likely fake using a jaguar dummy.
Oh, damn. Damn. To be honest, I thought when he was panning around the water, I thought he was going to see La Llorona or something like that. So I was ready for that. Not a fucking jaguar.
They were recording a choir during Mass when this happens. YouTube user Hidden Underbelly uploaded an unsettling video where a church choir is taking place during Good Friday Mass when suddenly something creepy is captured on camera. A 300-year-old Jesus statue can be seen moving its head. Many witnesses of the church claim this is a miracle caught on camera based on a false idol. Others believe something evil resides within the statue.
Many churchgoers say this is a miracle caught on a potato. How can you expect anyone to take any of this seriously when your phone is from 1972?
His daughter told him there was something in the woods when he sees this. A father was enjoying the outdoors with his daughter when she begins to point at something in the woods that caught her attention.
Lady, over there.
Over where?
Hey! What are you doing over there?
The daughter points at this pale, lanky creature wandering the woods. As the father's unaware of this strange thing's presence, they go near the area. But nothing's there. What kind of creature or animal did they capture roaming the Appalachian Mountains? Let me know what you think.
Okay, so first things first. I typically tend to try to judge these videos based on people's reactions in it. And at first I was like, oh, this is fake, because the dad was so unenthusiastic when he was like, hey, what are you doing over there? But then this guy says they weren't aware of this creature's presence, so I'm going to try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was just playing along with his daughter and he's just acting, and he's a horrible actor. Do not give this guy an Oscar. So at this point, I don't know if this is legit or not. I'm leaning towards not, but you let me know what you think.
This is why you should stay armed while camping. Luke from the Outdoor Boys on YouTube posted a terrifying video showcasing why you should always be aware of your surroundings while out camping.
Well, the firewood's all cut. I've got everything brought into the tent, and the sun's about to set. I think it's time to batten down the hatches and tuck it in for the night.
As the man records himself getting ready to camp overnight in the Alaskan wilderness, he begins to hear the haunting sounds of an unknown creature just outside his tent.
Got the fireplace turned around so I can work on it a bit. You hear that?
What sounds like a wolf laughing can be heard scouting the area. As his son sleeps, Luke stays hidden and quiet until the wolves leave.
Watching this one, I was trying to figure out what that could have been. I was like, oh, maybe that's a bear or whatever. It probably is a wolf. Man, watching this guy, he sounds like Kermit the Frog or Pee Wee Herman or something like that, and it bothers me.
This is why you always check Airbnbs. A woman named Jamie was staying in an Airbnb when she began to hear voices. Thinking to herself no one should be there but her, she decides to investigate the source and finds this. As she peels the cover from an old dusty air vent, the ominous sounds of chanting voices can be heard emanating from the air vent.
Spiritus Sancti.
The strange voices seem to be speaking in a strange tongue. The haunting video was posted by user White Rabbit app, which turns out to just be a film's production page. Nonetheless, the creepy video is something to keep you up at night.
So it probably is fake if it's a video production page, but it is spooky because I think what they were speaking was Latin. And I don't know shit about Latin except like some prayers and Catholicism, I guess. And I'm not even Catholic. It's just something that people know. But I could have sworn I heard In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, which I think I don't know what it means, but I think it means in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Either way, that's terrifying. And when I just said that, that reminds me of that episode of Archer. If any of you guys watched that, where Archer's walking in and he's like, In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Do you guys watch Archer? I used to.
He was waiting in the ER when he sees this. A horrifying video was captured by a man who's waiting alone in the emergency room when he begins to feel an eerie presence. Freaked out, he begins to look around and sees this. The shadow of someone can be seen walking around, but as the man pans the camera to the right, no one's there. Could this strange phenomena be the residual haunting of a deceased patient wandering the hospital? Let me know what you think.
Probably is. And what was interesting about this, I was watching the shadow on the wall, but then I was looking like at the base of the wall onto the floor, and you can still kind of see a shadow walking on the floor. So you can kind of guess where this entity was walking from. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever recalled seeing something like that where you can see the shadow on the floor and the wall. You know, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't.
This is why you shouldn't wake up a sleepwalker.
Ooh.
A group of siblings were staying the night at their grandma's when they're woken up to the chilling sounds of their grandmother frantically laughing in the dark.
Grandma?
Para, vó! Cadu! Que porra é essa, Cadu? Cadu, ela tomou remédio. Cadu, ela tomou remédio. Tomou, cara. Tem certeza? Não é possível. Ela não tomou. É óbvio que ela não tomou. Olha como é que ela tá, irmão. Vai lá falar com a tua avó. Cadu, avô é tu!
As they decide to check on her, this happens.
Resolve isso, Cadu. Dá um jeito nisso. Vai, fala então. Eu vou ter isso.
Can cut
She
glass.
suddenly
I can cut
screams,
glass.
scaring them all back to their rooms.
She sounds like the Joker. This is terrifying, and I think what makes it scarier is they say this is grandma, and I'm picturing my grandma doing that, and that would scare the shit out of me. So, this was a good one. Gave me chills. Can cut glass. Just saying.
If you ever feel watched in a public restroom, this could be why. A college student from Mexico was using the restroom when he begins to hear someone banging on one of the stall doors. Knowing for sure no one should be there since he didn't hear anyone come in, and all the stalls were empty before going in, he begins to look around and makes a terrifying discovery.
Pero ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero vean, uy. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon?
Jesus, it got me again.
No hay nada.
As he looks in the stall where the banging sound came from, through the door gap, the clear face of a person can be seen. But as he looks inside, no one's there. Did Axel capture some sort of ghost or spirit in that restroom? Let me know what you think.
You think that one scared me?
They were staying in an Airbnb when they find this.
What the fuck is that?
Staying
Come
in an
on.
Airbnb when they find a strange condensated window in the living room, showing a
What
secret
is
underground
that?
section. As they decide to find their way down there in one of the bedrooms, they find this trap door leading to the pitch dark cave area. While exploring this haunting and disturbing area, they find red stains on the tunnel walls. In an old rusted mask. As they explore deeper, they find this creepy dim room with a mannequin and two chairs in front of it. The family's yet to disclose more details to know what this room might have been used for, so until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Okay. What is up with these Airbnbs having all these dungeons, these secret rooms, these mannequins and weird freaking objects in them, like, and they rent these places out for the night, and they're okay with people just exploring and going into their dungeon and finding masks and mannequins. Like, what?
This is why you shouldn't trust dolls. Two girls were home alone when they begin to hear noises. As they go to investigate, they find this strange doll.
We locked.
Yeah, it's called clothes off.
But-
It's expensive clothes.
I don't know.
Is it me or is the mouth moving faster now?
It is. It's like, I don't know. Can someone just please help us and tell us
If we
what's going
die,
on? Can tell us if this has happened to anyone else, because we chucked it down
we
the
thought
stairs
it was
again.
just because it's on and it's just
Yeah, and
a
we thought
coincidence.
it was on, and we like pressed a button, but then after we was like getting a bit more creeped out about it, I turned it around to see if it was actually on. And
As the girls check if the doll was on, this happens.
it's not even on. It's off. and it's still moving and like making noises. Like I think it stopped making noise. I don't know how you make it make a noise, but there's a certain place that you press and it like laughs.
Or when it's not working.
Yeah, but if you like, can you see it moving? Like its mouth and its eyes, but it's not even on.
A malfunction or a haunting, would you keep this doll?
To answer that question, no, I would not keep that doll. I wouldn't even have that doll. But that's probably just a malfunction, realistically.
This is why you shouldn't mess with haunted items. A horrifying footage was captured from Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum security cameras at around 1 a.m. After detecting unusual noises coming from somewhere in the museum, they look over the footage and see this. From the pitch darkness, the haunting cries of a woman can be heard. Coming from somewhere in the museum. Having so many haunted relics in one place, one could imagine what sort of terrors could be roaming the night.
If you have haunted items and you didn't have footage like this, you got ripped off. So if anything, at least he knows his haunted shit is legit.
She woke up to singing late at night and saw this. A woman by the name Zizi enjoys collecting a series of baby-alike dolls for her kids' YouTube channel. The dolls are meant to resemble the challenges of a real baby. For this reason, the dolls are animated in such a way. Now it's late at night while Zizi sleeps surrounded by these dolls. She's awoken by something horrifying. Just like a horror movie, Cece's woken up in the middle of the night by one of her dolls singing, staring directly at her. Creeped out, Cece recorded this unusual behavior. Some of these babies are able to simulate a growing baby, which led some viewers to believe this could be a malfunction in the AI. Possessed doll or glitch, being surrounded by so many dolls would keep me awake at night.
Yeah, keep me awake at night too. But the thing is, with that doll, that thing looked like E.T.
He was at church recording the choir.
Fuck is that?
He sees this. A woman by the name Mariana explains that her father has sent her a video watching the church choir, and that while watching the video, she noticed something straight out of a nightmare. Amidst the people, as he pans the camera, a pale, lifeless figure can be seen, watching him. No one seems to notice it and continue their ceremony, as if they're unable to see it. The disturbing video was posted onto Mariana's TikTok page after the discovery. Neither her or her father have any idea who or what this thing could be.
It's messed up. I'm sitting here watching this like, damn, what the hell is that thing? And let's say that's a real person, and that's somebody's grandma. And I'm looking at it like, what the fuck is that? YouTube. That is all I have for you today. I am Nick, the Babadook of YouTube. Let me know what your favorite clip today was. I put myself on the spot every episode. Mine today was the one with the guy in the bathroom where he's looking through the crack and you see the eyeball. Scared me twice. after you let me know what your favorite clip was, I'm begging you, please, please put your social security number in the comments and share the video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that crap. I appreciate you. I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, watch one of these.